In this video, I'm building the Canon R6 Mark II cinematic rig. This is a camera that I've owned since May 2024. It's been a workhorse for hybrid shooting. I'm converting it to become a full-time cinematic video camera. The Canon R6 Mark II under $2,000 is the best camera that you can purchase in 2025. So the cage that I'm using for the Canon R6 Mark II cinematic build is the Tilta half cage for the Canon R6 Mark II. This is the titanium version and it's really beautiful and gives a pop to the camera. One of the things I like about this cage is the fact that it has a silicone base with a cushion, which tends to protect the base of your Canon R6 Mark II. And also, it has this pin at the bottom which can easily lock into the screw of the camera base. That gives a firm grip and makes the camera really secured against protection from any kind of damages or hits. Interestingly, the thing I like about this cage has to do with the fact that it has a lot of mounting ports and threads around it. It also has two coat shoes that you can use to mount other accessories. In fact, the thing I really enjoy about this cage is that it gives room for you to have the Canon R6 Mark II's right arm grip, which is really smooth and great feeling for you to use. It also has this base plate that's really great for mounting on tripods. The next accessory that you need to use for the Canon R6 Mark II, which I'm using over here, is the top handle, which is from Neewer, and I think this is very cheap relative compared to others. What I love about this has to do with the fact that it has the side bottom to be foamy or texturized, which makes you in terms of gripping to very great. And also using the screw dial over here to easily insert onto the top of the Canon R6 Mark II becomes very easy, and also locked it on top of the cage. This is really handy, especially for cinematic panning and also having control that you can easily hold your camera for a longer period of time. So the next accessory that I use for this cinematic rig has to do with the Kondor Blue full HDMI to mini HDMI cable, which I mount directly into the secure grip side of the cage. That's the thing that I like about this Tilta cage, because it gives you other entry point that you can use to securely protect the small HDMI which comes with the Canon R6 Mark II. And that means you're not going to find it to break or anything like that. And that's really great for this kind of cage. The next accessory that I use is the Neewer monitor mount, which I mounted with the Andycine A6 Mark II 4K 5.5 inches monitor. This monitor does a lot of things. It gives you waveform, a tight control, it gives you 3D LUT and all that. You put the monitor on top of the top handle, which becomes really secure by using the monitor mount. And also this becomes very easy because you put in the HDMI and then you have a simple rig that you have over here. This is really spectacular in terms of it became very easy to use. Then also because that I'm powering the camera by itself with a battery and also powering the monitor with its own battery, I simply put this battery inside it, and that becomes very simple and straight to the point. Then I also use the Canon R6 Mark II's battery, which is one of the most fantastic batteries that you can have for the Canon R6 Mark II. The next accessory that I use is a Rode Mini Mic 2, which is really great, especially when you are out there recording in the wild, especially when we are recording weddings, sports and all that. I want to get really great audio into this. Then I also add the wind filter to it so that when I'm outside recording, it won't interfere with it. So my go-to lens that I pair with the Canon R6 Mark II is the Canon RF 24-105 IS USM lens. This lens is really great, especially with the stabilization used for sports, events, documentaries and all that. This lens is really sharp, detailed, and the contrast element on it is just wonderful. I also pair this lens with the Haida CPL-VND filter, which is 72mm, and I add it to it, and this makes it great, especially when I'm shooting in broad daylight. So now the setup is ready. Let's power everything on and see how it functions. This becomes very easy to take it at any location that you want. So you power the monitor on Andycine A6 Mark II and then power the Canon R6 Mark II on. So you can see over here everything is working. Because that it is a smaller rig and much compact in size, you can take it anywhere that you want. Very simple, minimal, and also easy to carry with you. My name is ABEiiKU. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.